What's going on, y'all? Major shout out to all the chosen ones. It's fresh, y'all. We back, man. This is Gorilla Hustle. So today, man, we're here to talk about the spiritual journey and how it can seem lonely with the spiritual journey. It can seem like isolation and seclusion on this spiritual journey. Every person out here right now is distracted and focused on P. Diddy and the fact that he got arrested and all of the list of things that he got found with. And as I sat and I just paid attention, and you know what I mean, some of the things that people posting, we humans, you're gonna laugh, you know what I mean, it's humorous. But I reflected up on this quote that I seen many years ago. Let me pull it up real quick. I'm gonna try to see if I can put it on the screen. I just want to make sure that when I read it off, I quote it correctly. And I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people seen this on social media. It said, great minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, and small minds discuss people. As I began to just watch how many people posted about it, and I was just like, man, people don't realize that social media is a billboard. Social media is, you're displaying yourself on social media. So for people, for instance, you know what I mean, back when I was younger, we would party, you know what I'm saying? People would drink or they would smoke. And that was as far as I'm going, right? All of the extra people popping pills and anything like that, never. But nowadays you see people who smoke posting on social media all different type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? They posting marijuana on social media, they posting them things that they should be doing in private, you know what I mean? It's your private life. For instance, if you're trying to do business deals, or if you don't know if your employer your employer looking at your social media or whatever. So let's dig a little bit more into what do the great minds discuss, right? Great minds, people out here with great minds are discussing philosophy, science, happiness, psychology, art, creativity, knowledge, spirituality, improvements, solutions, abstraction, music, relationships, and peace. So let's go to the average minds, the people in the middle. What are they discussing? They're discussing the news, weather, politics, religion, TV, right? Television, sales, sports, work, concerts, activities, and plans. And every person that you know is they're going to discuss some things they see on TV. It's going to be some work conversations, concerts, activities, plans, vacations. Those things are going to happen, right? That's human. Spirituality, what it says religion, not spirituality. So I guess they're rating those as two different things. But you got the small minds where a lot of people reside, man. They just always gossip, drama, politicians, peers, right? Neighbors, friends, family, co-workers, or they talking about the leaders. And that's where usually the small minds, that's the topic of discussion. I really wanted to show these things on the screen, and the reason why is we have become our own distraction, right? It's like a hamster wheel. The powers that be, the government, they don't really gotta distract us no more because we will do it ourselves with social media. I really wanted to get on my I've been walking this path. I really wanted to go walk and do this today, but I was just like, man, it's like a 20-minute drive. Then I gotta go out and I gotta get out there and I gotta walk, and just time is not on my side today to be able to go do it where I usually would do it. I like to get out there early, you know what I mean, between 8 and 10 a.m. and I can get out and I can walk for 30 minutes to an hour. Make sure I ain't no damn squirrel gonna jump on my head or not, man. Cause he damn sure up there. All the way up there in the tree, man. Ain't about to jump on me, buddy. No, sir. Not today. We have become our own distraction. One reason why I wanted to do this video today was just because this damn squirrel. What is there a nest up there? I think they put a nest up there. Huh. Let me move my chair. Now they're gonna have me doing edits on my video, all type of extras. All right, y'all, so we back. Had to move myself. I don't think there's no squirrels in this tree. One reason why I wanted to discuss the distractions today is because one thing in my life that has been a hindrance, a distraction, a separator from my spiritual growth, if you will, has been just all of the things that we focus on that don't serve our highest good. I want a lot of y'all watching this to know that I love y'all, man, and I wish everybody the best. I wish everybody wanted to go on their journey to their highest self. But we don't know what the Most High, what this life, what the universe, people talk about spiritual contracts, and we made a choice to come back here. We don't know what purpose people had to come back here for. Some people might have had to come back, or it might be their first time, you know, coming to this life, to this planet. And we don't know if they had to come to experience quote unquote low level things. We don't know. One thing I can tell you on my journey right now that I am focused on is more and more joy. I'm focused on laughing more. You know what I mean? Like, my whole life has been just about being serious, and it's because when I grew up and I was a child, you know what I'm saying, the things that my mother could have done, you know what I mean, they made me cold. Mother was on drugs. My grandmother raised me. My father was never around. So life was serious. I went to the streets, made a choice to go to the streets, did a lot of stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? Always running around with guns, doing crazy stuff that I can't say on this camera. 2005, you know, a dude hit me up via somebody I knew trying to get something, and long story short, I should have went with my intuition. I didn't. Dude tried to rob me, ended up, you know what I mean? Just 2005. So that's the reason why I say, like, now I'm focused on joy, because life has been serious. Like I said, some of these things of my own doing, but when you're 17, your grandmother passed away, had, you know, I focused, I graduated high school, went and did some college. That type of education really wasn't for me. Realized that I was a visual learner. I'm a visual learner. So hence, you know what I mean, I do photography, videography. I started reading audio books, listening to audio books, and learning more and more from YouTube University, and got a lot more of an education financially than I did any school, you know what I mean, traditional school, public schools that I went to, or college. They wasn't teaching finance. Y'all know that. What's my point? It's a lonely road on your spiritual journey, and I wish everybody would go on this journey. I wish everybody the best and the growth into their higher self, because a lot of the things we're seeing in society right now, You know, the church calls it living in the flesh. A lot of the things we're seeing in society right now are just because what they got that saying, do what thou wilt. And that's what we're seeing in society now, man. People are doing the craziest things in society now. Just speaking about something I seen, it just destroyed my soul. A young brother from Chicago was down, I think, South Carolina. He was a truck driver, and y'all heard about what he did. They him up again, you know, on a tree or something. They hung him, and I was just like, it's like, what is going on, man, in this world? You know what I mean? And it's crazy and unfortunate events. And that brother has a mother. Brother has, you know, family. Probably his father. He might have children. I don't know. I just seen an article and it just destroyed my soul. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to read any more about this. I wish that brother's family the best. Prayers and sending all love and blessings to his family, and all love and light. I guess with this video today, it's like there's so many different things that's pulling us in so many different directions. And some of these things are going to make us sad. Some of these things are going to make us angry. Some of these things, like the Diddy situation, is going to be blatant just distraction. And I would tell you, during these times of a lot of chaos and confusion on this planet, that you would take much needed time for isolation. Like, I've been mostly to myself, you know what I mean? I handle my business, go do the things I got to do, and I'm usually at home. I go see my family. I spend time with them. We put on old school music, man. We listening to the funk parliaments. We listening to Zapp and Roger. We listen to all old school music. Or we listen to the up-tempo dance music, and we just grooving, man, and we living life. That squirrel finally came out that tree. I'll try to go over there and eat my watermelon, man. I know he smelled it. I want y'all to know that I love y'all. Take much needed time for isolation. Take much needed time, because a lot of isolation, I can give y'all something before I close. 2018, I left Michigan. I'm back in Michigan right now for a little bit, and then my next focus is going to Texas. Over this next 365 days, I'm gonna be making my transition to Texas. The Dallas area, to be exact. You know what I mean? Anywhere. I mean, as long as I'm in Texas, I can move around and figure out where I want to live long term. But 2018, I left Michigan. I went to Colorado, and I realized that 3 years in Colorado was about the work of the Most High working on me, getting me in isolation, getting me alone, so that way spiritually the Most High could work on me and begin to undo some much needed, undo some of the traumas, and begin to repair relationships, and begin to just work out things that, like, and that's the thing about life. You can't solve everything. You can't fix everything with everybody. But there's going to be a time in your life where you got to go and you got to repair things. You got to fix things. You got to you got to deal with unhealed traumas. And a lot of those things are going to be done in isolation. In the Bible, they describe it as the wilderness. Just remember working, man. And I was working at like the top, somewhere on this ski mountain. And I was working in those houses along the side of this ski mountain. And I was working, and I just kept looking at the mountain, and I was working, and I was chinking like a nice log cabin home. Let's see if I can find some footage of that, man, because y'all not gonna believe this, man. It was so amazing. But I understood Moses at the mountaintop. I understood why in the Bible, or whether it was I can't remember what it was, a particular person in the Bible was taken into the wilderness. And every time the wilderness was talked about in the Bible, it was about a spiritual process, spiritual growth. You know what I mean? The 40 days and 40 nights where they kept you know, they wouldn't learn their lesson. It's all spiritual. It's all about the wilderness. It's all about growth and development in your spiritual sense. During these times of distraction in this world, y'all, please, please, please do yourself a favor and your family. Take much needed time for isolation. For all of the chosen ones, if you watch to this point in the video, I ask, man, that you would like, comment, you would subscribe. I ask that you would also connect with me. There's going to be some links for a social media, for Facebook. Please help me out by connecting with me. For everybody out there, man, that's been interested in Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, I have a whole nother channel where I help people. I teach people about crypto. So I just want to send a shout out to all the chosen ones, man. And I'm looking at all the stuff with Diddy, and I'm like, man, all of this is just a distraction from you becoming your greatest version. All right? You're here to help heal this planet. You're here to help serve people. That's what we're sent here to do. Don't get distracted. Don't get caught up in the effery, man. Don't get caught up in it. Anyways, there's a link in the comment section. Pinned as the first comment, there's going to be a link with a phone number. All right? For y'all to reach out, call me directly. If you call me for any reason, like, Fresh, I watched your video, and if you call me and it goes to the voicemail, just send me a text message. Turn around immediately, send me a text message. I will respond to everybody out there, man. I don't mind getting on phone calls, Zoom calls. I help teach people step by step everything in crypto, y'all. This is real value. We give you guys the layout of everything that you need to know about crypto from start to finish. Got a whole squad. Got a whole nother YouTube channel. So we do have a Patreon as well. So that Patreon does come at a cost, but we try to keep it affordable for everybody out there. And just be patient, give us the time, and we're gonna walk you step by step through the process of growing with crypto and understanding everything you need to know about it. All right, hit me up, y'all. Phone number in the description. Like, comment, subscribe. More videos coming. It's Fresh, y'all. Peace and love.